Now I'll request you to kindly stay on, as an intense raid by the authorities aiming to dismantle the terrorist infrastructure in Kashmir has been carried out. It has bombed the house of another suspected terrorist in Jammu and Kashmir, continuing its massive crackdown on terrorists days after the Pahalgam terror attack that has killed 26 people. Houses of 8 terrorists have been razed by security forces in Jammu and Kashmir. Ajay, what are you picking up as far as now demolition of many terrorists in this zone is concerned, in the area of sensitive area where there was in fact hideouts of many terrorists?
Yes, the action has been started by the authorities over here in the Jammu and Kashmir. What we have seen that after Home Minister's visit and he had a high-level meeting, it was instructed to the ground forces and the ground commanders that they have to ensure and that all the terror infrastructure has to be dismantled from the Jammu and Kashmir. And those who are basically actively, active in the terror groups in Jammu and Kashmir, those who are sitting in across the line of control in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, even they'll be treated as a terrorist and they will not be spared. But that is what we have seen that in last few days, about 8 houses have been demolished by the authorities in Jammu and Kashmir, in special Kashmir Valley. Last late night, Farooq, who is a Lashkar terrorist and lives there in Pakistan, and he is basically using its contact to revive terrorism in Jammu Kashmir. His house has been blown up by the security forces, and that will continue, because what have observed that they basically are spending money by joining the terror ranks, and they are disturbing peace and responsible for the killing of the civilians and the defense forces in the Jammu and Kashmir. So that's why this tough action will be taken against the terrorists and terror associates. That is what authorities have already conveyed to them, and that's why these actions are taking place in Jammu and Kashmir.
Well, all right, Ajay, thank you very much for adding more details. Now, in fact, what we are learning in the latest is that the Ministry of the Home Affairs has handed over the investigation of the Pahalgam terror attack to the National Investigation Agency. The NIA is going to further probe into the Pahalgam terror attack, and the MHA has issued an official notification regarding the investigation. The NIA will now register a case and begin its investigation into the matter. NIA will also obtain the case diary and then FIR related to the Pahalgam terror attack from the local police. Earlier, the NIA team was already present in Jammu and Kashmir's Pahalgam. They had inspected the crime scene, and a forensic team from the NIA is also present in Pahalgam. Now, Ajay, what is in fact there to learn over the fact that now NIA is going to be taking forward the probe is concerned, as Jammu and Kashmir police has given the inputs that basically the entire stretch of Besran Valley was not so well connected, as in why the even terrorists took this as the prime target location for firing on the innocent tourists. Well, all right, the MHA, the Ministry of Home Affairs, viewers, has issued this notification in the latest. Now, let's also shift our focus to other developments. A social activist was injured after being shot at by suspected terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir's Kupwara district. The terrorist fired at Ghulam Rasool